From one exploitation into another with Rise of the Machine Girls from 2019. I'm a huge fan of Japanese exploitation movies, also known as J-exploitation, because these films typically blend a heavy amount of bloody violence and over-the-top comical nature that I just find super entertaining. I love movies like Tokyo Gore Police, Hell Driver, and The Machine Girl as well, and Rise of the Machine Girl fits perfectly into that category with those other films. Now, there is a film called The Machine Girl that I just mentioned from 2008 that I recommend if you're wanting to jump into a genre like this, but I'm not sure if Rise is connected or not. The writing credits of IMDb for Rise of the Machine Girl list Noboru Iguchi for the original characters, Iguchi being the writer and director of The Machine Girl from 2008. I just can't find anywhere else on the internet from mild searching for a connection for the two besides that. I guess also besides maybe the weapon ligaments and the schoolgirl style outfits, there isn't too much in the story to connect the two. Or at least from what I remember from The Machine Girl from 2008. It's been several years at this point since I've watched it. Maybe I should rewatch it sometime soon. Anyways, Rise of the Machine Girls follows two sisters who were sold to an organ harvesting business who wants to seek revenge. The film is set in a futuristic wasteland dystopia where people sell their body parts or babies for money. The girls meet up with an assassin to take down the evil corporation. The story is simple and just really here to set up the larger action set pieces. Everything here is cranked to 10, from the overacting, the props, costume design, violence, blood, upskirt shots, and the music. It's just an overload at points that makes an already short hour and 15 runtime just fly by. The visual effects are super bad, which is something that I had normally complained about. I know I did in last year's video about Tag, but the difference here is this film is played much more at full throttle with no fucks given to anything. It's this carefree attitude and comic nature of the film that felt pretty void in my opinion in Tag that leads for a film like this to almost get a free pass from me because it adds to the charm and tone of the film. Sure, practical effects or higher end effects would have been better, probably, but I don't know, I just find it more enjoyable laughing at it, and I think that's kind of the point. There's really not much to say about this one. It's exactly what it wants to be. A fun and stupid J-exploitation film that's frantic and doesn't take anything too serious, but also allows itself to build its characters enough for you to somewhat care about them, especially during the ending. Speaking of the ending, there's a long one take with a lot of action pieces and some cool effects, and I liked how they sped up moments to get past the longer sections, and it helped add some energy to the scene. It's actually really well executed, and the Blu-ray comes with some special features that plays the one cut without any of the speed editing effects, so that's pretty cool too. Honestly, I just had a good time with this one. It's a fun jaunt that doesn't overstay its welcome and has some really good moments with some solid comical villains. Oh, one last thing. They do set up this assassin guild organization thing that ranks its assassins, and I would have loved the film to explore that a little more. Maybe it's a spin-off or something, but they set it up enough to where it seems like it could be filled with some wacky assassins that would be endlessly entertaining. As for this movie though, I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10.